Wow, here we are in the middle of the woods. Thanks for coming. The Bosque Village is a sustainability laboratory. We're looking at sustainable solutions. We're developing a better human culture. So there's all aspects of human culture involved with that. Thousands of people have come through and participated, but now I'd like to evolve the project and grow it. So with your support, we're going to have more participants, we're going to have better tools, we're going to have better videos for the world. Agriculture. We're doing things in a pretty rustic way here. We won't irrigate, we won't use outside fertilizers, we don't use outside chemicals. How can we practice food forest farming with permaculture principles? Lots of interesting experiments with how we can produce food for ourselves. Energy systems. We're off the electrical grid. We have almost no electricity, just enough to run a laptop and upload some videos. It would be nice to get a little more electricity so we can expand, but it's been very important to learn how to conserve energy. The main goal isn't to produce more energy, it's to use less comfortably. So we capture rainwater. We use a wood-fired sauna to keep clean. Composting toilets. Everybody should have composting toilets all around the world. Those have been working great. We have wood-fired ovens, solar dehydrators. There's more projects here than we can do. We're designing sustainable buildings and using natural materials to create them. Some of our goals are a little bit ambitious. They're far more ambitious than what we can do. The people who come as participants are from all over the world. There's often cultural differences and language problems, but that's kind of part of the fun. Everybody brings their own culture, their own visions. And it's not always easy. There's conflicts with that. And there's even conflicts with designing a culture. And that's probably the hardest part, is the social permaculture part of the project, where we need to reject part of the civilized world that exists that really entraps us more than sets us free. So life here may seem more limited in a lot of ways, but it's actually providing solutions for a future world in which energy is less cheap. Now that we're in an interconnected world, for the first time, we can look at every culture throughout all of history, every culture of every different type, and we can carefully pick and choose and experiment with elements of each. We can assemble a culture that we actually want to live in, one that is sustainable in the world, but retains a lot of the beauty, the scientific reasoning, the knowledge we have now. The idea of designing a culture may sound a little strange, but the truth is we have power over our culture and the people around us every day. We don't always necessarily take conscious control of that. In this particular space, we do that very intentionally. So we want to consider every detail of how we live, how we eat, how we work, we play, how we use our time. All the creative aspects of culture, art, music, literature, we create those things ourselves. So we're looking at new models of how we explore the world through art, how we communicate, how we shelter ourselves, using native plants, rediscovering old crafts, collecting old ways of doing things from all around the world and deciding which ones work how. We need to learn how to live in symbiosis with nature rather than destroying the very world that sustains us. There's a lot of very simple technologies. There's solutions for a better world. We're not anti-technology, even though we want to live in a simpler way. But we want to very carefully pick and choose which technologies we use and how we use them. The location is in the middle of a forest in the highlands of Mexico. It's a lot of hard work just living here, but it should be. I don't want this project to be easy. Life in the wild can be a little wild. It's very rustic. There's big storms. There's animals of the forest that occasionally are issues. Been a lot of strange adventures. I guess I've learned a lot, sometimes the hard way. So we're looking to take the base we've built, the hard work of many years, and take it to the next level. Here's where you come in. We've got great ways for you to be involved with the project and actually have your ideas heard, and you'll be part of guiding this project into the future. We'll also have a lot of fun. I'm happy to have you on the team. Thank you. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for your support. Let's get to work. Boom! Boom!